This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half two.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know in the half they discussed how they were going to get that done.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Cleveland Farrell make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
And that's the second sack of the game, but this player, disruptive in all phases, whether he's going upfield, coming underneath, you name it. He's a big-time guy you have to block.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off around the 37. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. Jalen Hurd, the intended receiver. On first down, it's Jacobs. He'll get this down inside the 10 for... Pickup of about 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Just like that. Just like that.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on... From the gun, here's Watson. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this third quarter. Nick Bosa has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. Back now in the East Bay. This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a 1-point difference here as we begin the fourth quarter of play. And that hits off the left upright, and it caroms away no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So points so crucial in a tight game like this, but this kick off the goalpost, and that'll keep the score right where it is.
Yeah, it wouldn't have made this a 2-score game, but any cushion this late definitely would have helped. Now they need to ask their defense for another stop, and that's going to require some work.
A good start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the left side. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards. Stidham sets to throw on first. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. It's a gain of 11 and a first down L.A.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, to say that this has not been his game is probably a big understatement. I mean, he is all over the place. Mechanics are off, not accurate, except if you're playing on defense because they picked off a good number of passes.
Yeah, all the INTs, but they're throwing it off his back foot. Pressure coming, just chucking it downfield. He can't do that right now.
No, you can't do that at all. And I think one of the hardest things for a guy having a day like this one is to find a way to just kind of get out of it, kind of get yourself back to neutral. Because what you try and do is make even more spectacular plays to make up for it, and it usually leads to more bad ones. Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
On third down, Stidham. He's got his man. That's Wallace. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 13-yard line. This quarterback now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Roosevelt Nix, his first touchdown on the year. And the Chargers are going to retake the lead.
56 to Mike, boy. Hey, Charlie. Hey, check it, go.
From the gun, it's Stidham. And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
Check right, check right.
On 1st and 10, Watson. The open man here, Renfro. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That one good for 13 and a Raider first down. This quarterback now 11 of 17 passing thus far. He's got his guys a 1st and 10. Watson now. Operating from the gun. Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. Joey Bosa in there for the sack, and he's closing in on the all-time record. That's number 19 on the year. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Here's Watson. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. They'll throw on 1st down with Stidham. And a quick throw here that's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Complete. It's Henry. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Hunter Henry with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the interception by the Chargers D leads to a touchdown. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PA. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he will take it back only to about the 13-yard line here.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like you had green on that play.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Watson from the gun, he'll throw. He's got a man open. It's Hunter Renfro. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. On first down. Watson dancing to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Nick Bosa in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. Watson. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Derwin James, the all-pro safety, is a rookie there to knock it away.
He's second in the NFL in interceptions, and you understand why. He plays a game of great intelligence, understands positioning, and has a great ability to break on the football when it's in the air.
So fun to watch his closing speed, and another example of it on that play. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
59 Mike. Check, 59. Here we go.
Ready. Oh, Stidham's actually going to throw it. He completes it to Henry. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch. Good for 8 yards.
You got nothing. Mike 5'9", Mike 5'9". They can't hang with us. Mike, check.
They go play action with Stidham. This will be caught just inside the 10. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. And it'll be intercepted. LaMarcus Joyner with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. One last throw here for Watson. And that will be incomplete. As time has